Johnson & Johnson, it's on hold for now. Kentucky and Indiana are among the states across the country pulling the plug temporarily as the FDA and the CDC investigate cases of a rare blood clot. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight on the Night Team. I'm Doug Proffitt. The two agencies say they called for the suspension out of an abundance of caution. Out of more than 6.8 million people who've received the vaccine, 6 women have developed the rare condition. 1 turned fatal. The Johnson & Johnson one-dose vaccine is often used for people considered to be more vulnerable. The Night Team's Heather Fontaine is looking into the impact at correctional facilities, as well as in our homeless and rural communities.
State and city leaders are pressing pause on administering the Johnson & Johnson one-shot vaccine across the Commonwealth, including in jails and prisons, after at least 6 Americans reported a blood clot condition weeks after getting it.
Although this risk is very minimal, we're talking about approximately 1 in a million individuals. But nonetheless, it is a serious complication for those few individuals that have been impacted.
Steve Durham with Metro Corrections says of the 1,400 current inmates, 260 have received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine here in Louisville. About 68% of the total inmate population in Kentucky have also received the single shot. Durham says there have been no severe reactions at LMDC, but they'll continue to monitor people.
We have a full-time medical staff, full-time physician, full-time nurses, and they have contact with every inmate in the institution multiple times a day.
Durham says about 100 inmates were signed up to get their shot Wednesday. That is no longer the case.
They were anxious to receive their vaccine.
The disappointment shared by homeless advocate Jeff Gill, who says there were plans to vaccinate more homeless folks this week too.
That did pull back on those plans and delay that.
But notes he hasn't heard of any complications on the streets.
Nobody's complained about any long-lasting anythings in regards to the vaccinations.
Other counties are already working on a backup plan. North Central District Health Department was planning to administer J&J vaccines at clinics next week in Spencer and Trimble counties. Now they'll use Moderna.
We do feel like we can effectively get supply from the state, but also collaborate with other health departments in the state to figure out ways to get the vaccine where it needs to be.
Governor Andy Beshear says mass vaccination sites will not be impacted because there are plenty of Moderna and Pfizer vaccines available. For the Night Team, I'm Heather Fontaine.